Hello everyone, this is another episode of Digital Photography Lessons for Beginners, episode number 8. We're going to talk about how you should check your ISO before taking any photos. It happened with me before and it happened with other professional photographers. I'm going to tell you what you should do regarding the ISO and how you can overcome this challenge. This is Iyad from Zero to Hero Photography, and I'd like to tell you guys that today is my 8th day in my YouTube challenge where I'm posting 21 videos in 21 days. In these 21 days, I'm posting 21 tips for beginners where they can learn photography following these tips and at the end probably become better photographers. Before I kick off, please hit the like button, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. When I took my photography training a few months back, I went out and started taking some pictures. The thing is, it happened to me sometimes where I saw a shot of something that is momentary, for example, a running cat or a moving car or someone in the frame that I want to capture the photo quickly. And I did take a few photos, and on the camera screen they looked nice, but when I went home I found out that they were overexposed. The brightness of my camera was down, so I didn't see it until I went back home and checked it on the computer. Unfortunately, my ISO was up high and I didn't notice it until it was too late. That's why this challenge happens sometimes with me or other professional photographers where the ISO sometimes is sat from the previous photo shooting session on a high number and they don't realize it until it's too late, because they might grab the camera and start shooting quickly assuming that the ISO is low, or sometimes they don't have time to check it, they just start shooting the scene immediately, or they might just forget about checking it completely, and the LCD screen on your camera is not always accurate. Nevertheless, you should always do one thing. Every time you finish from a photo shoot, reset your ISO, take it down to 100 or 200 maximum and take some shots, because taking shots with high ISO on a sunny day will result in overexposed photos and you will lose all of your efforts. At the same time, you can do, actually, on the other hand, you can do something else. When you start shooting, check the ISO also before starting the shoot. Make it as a habit. Every time you grab your camera, the first thing to check is the ISO. Of course, you need to check the other settings, but if you have the camera on semi-automatic, like the aperture priority mode or the shutter priority mode, in this case you can fix it quickly, but need to pay attention to the ISO. Set the ISO, reset the ISO whenever you're done with the photo shoot, and check it every time you take the camera out of your bag, and make them as a habit so you can avoid this challenge. And you don't want to lose nice photos when you take pictures of nice people and end up regretting it later, because sometimes you cannot relive the moment. I hope you liked my tip for the day and my YouTube challenge 8th episode or 8th tip, and I hope you like my video by hitting the like button, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. This is Iyad from Zero to Hero Photography, and see you tomorrow.